So, does everybody remember exactly what was going on last time and all the trolling that you guys tried to do against me?
Vaguely.
Vaguely.
Kind of.
Jedi.
Okay.
It was by trolling. You just mean Luca just went around and punched everything.
Hey, to be fair, when I said I was gonna punch those bitches, I didn't.
Luca, that was incredibly saucy, and I loved it.
Sassy.
Excuse me.
Welcome. Alright, so where we left off, you guys were on Route 3. You guys decided to punch Pidgeys and all that stuff.
Paula decided to punch Pidgeys.
Hey,
No,
we
he
came
didn't.
to the
That was
conclusion
yours.
that wasn't anyone's fault.
I don't think we came to that conclusion.
Yes, we
Follow
did.
just
It's
thought it was a
we,
really
no,
big
there's been an
deal.
entire week happened. It's like you blatantly remember everything. wrong.
How did he think it was a really big bee? We all used our Pokédex on it before we even got into battle.
Remember the whole discussion of we know it's a flying Pokemon, will it know flying type moves? Remember that discussion?
Yes.
Yeah, and we decided as a unit.
As a unit!
Oh,
Fine.
Your mission currently is to get to the Mount Moon Pokemon Center.
How are our audio levels compared to each other at the moment?
I
Would
did
be a
turn
good
down my
thing to
mic.
Check right now before we
Yeah.
actually get into the meat of this.
That's a good. I like your wording.
Follow.
It's probably fine.
You guys go along more of Route 3. You guys actually reach the Pokemon Center without any problems. The Pokemon Center has outlets, and when you plug in, your Sue will automatically repair itself.
Okay.
No, Luca, don't try and interface with it.
Isn't this the Pokemon Center that a certain someone wanted to see if there was a certain something to do here? Because we're at the
Yeah,
base
that's-
of Mount Moon.
Okay. Yay. This is where I shine.
Yes.
And this is the only reason why we came to Mount Moon, is for this one thing, and Jedi, if you don't give it to me, I'm gonna be very sad.
Okay, what's up?
I wanna find the guy who sells the Magikarps.
Who sells the Magikarps?
Yes, there's a guy who sells Magikarp to you in red and blue in that Pokemon Center.
Oh, I completely.
Admittedly freeing
Yes,
And all the Gen 1s!
there you go.
all the gen. Also silver. That also happened in silver.
Does it happen in gold?
I would imagine.
And crystal.
No, not in crystal. Well, I mean, crystals is a little
No,
different.
it does happen. No, it happens in crystal. I said so he's there for more than one generation.
Zay,
Yes.
you take a look at the Pokemon Center and you see a weak old man sitting in the corner.
I wish to approach him.
You just walk over, you're just like, hey,
I press A.
Hey,
hey. The old man looks at you with a confused face. Well, what do you want? I just want to be left alone.
Are you okay, old man?
Oh, I'm just fine. I'm just relaxing here on this bench.
So I heard you got the stuff.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Old man, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I can't even take this seriously.
A little
Legend has it.
fishy told me so.
Oh, I see you're here for that. Well, I guess I have an extra one for you.
Oh, we haven't bought it yet. Okay.
It'll cost you about 10,000 Poké-Dollars.
Hey, it's only 200.
Jedi, I hate you.
No,
I hate you.
no. You gotta haggle with
Okay.
him. He's an old man.
Okay. Old man, okay.
Say,
Sorry,
I
I
have a
didn't
hard
quite hear
mint in
that.
my
Did you say
pocket.
10?
You have a what?
Sorry, did you say 10 $Poké-Dollars?
No, I'm pretty sure 10,000 was the word.
10? 10 $Poké-Dollars? Okay, I'll give you 10 $Poké-Dollars.
Hey, old man, I have a mint. Do you want this mint for a Magikarp?
plus force.
Force 17. Ooh.
Well, maybe I was wrong on the price. 10 was the number I remember.
Oh god, that's so sad.
10 Poké Dollars for the Magikarp.
Awesome. Here, I have.
Can I roll a dex check for pity and secretly sneak that
Wait,
hard
hold
candy
on,
into his
hold on,
pocket?
Before I pay him,
Yeah.
I take the. He has the Pokeball there, I assume.
He has it in a bag. He has not given it. What?
I said, can I see the wares first before I make the purchase?
Well, I
But
guess.
I am not an idiot. I've played D&D before.
So he takes out the Pokeball, he opens it up, and a Magikarp is flopping on the ground.
Does it look? Judging by looks, it looks fine.
I mean, it's flopping there like a normal Magikarp. It doesn't look like it's.
Is it shiny? Is it a golden Magikarp?
I don't know. Is it Zay?
Can I roll for it to be a golden Magikarp?
Yeah, that's fine.
He sighed, so that gives me. Is it?
It's shiny.
Am I about to
No.
buy a shiny Magikarp for 10 Pokédollars?
It's golden, Zay. It's golden.
You look down at it, and in the right light, it has a golden hue.
In the right light.
I like shove the 10 Pokédollars and give him like.
You just you punch the money in his face, shove him over. You're like, here, take my money.
I give him 20 Pokédollars just to keep him happy.
Oh, this is double what I wanted.
And I just was like, please, can I have?
All right.
It's like I'm actually really tempted to just like relinquish my companion to him. This is how bad I feel for this random old man.
Look what you've done, Zay.
Look at what you. No, actually, I am. It's like, I see what's happening over the corner. I come over, and I just say, it's like, okay, well, you can have my Buneri, or however you pronounce it.
You
That
do
seems
realize
like a better
you
phrase.
do realize you technically do not own the Baneri. Oh! Oh, I always loved bunnies! Takes the Baneri away.
I'm totally gonna accidentally murder this guy, I'm like.
Oh my.
Yes, more. I like going.
No.
I feel bad for him, so I will kill him.
I still want to slip that hard candy into his pocket.
That hard candy.
Can I roll a dex
You love
check
him.
to see if I can slip it into his pocket?
Yeah, that's fine. You slip the hard candy into the old man's pocket without him noticing.
Luca, you missed the best moment earlier
Chicken burger.
of Jedi's career.
Yeah, I guess.
Earlier,
Oh,
we were
that
talking
was awesome.
about like super fan and stuff, and he woke Lady Jedi up just to ask her was Aquaman a merman or a normal human,
He was an Atlantean.
and yeah, exactly. But that was the only question. Then I was like, okay, that's it.
By the way,
Okay.
I would highly recommend going to the quick travel system.
Oh yes, let's go to the
yes,
quick
I'm
travel
logging.
system, y'all.
Interface with the Luca.
Oh my god.
Can I interface with the?
Once again, these machines they're very simple. They automatically stream to your data pads, so there's no input or output ports for you to hook up to. Well, I can tell you that at least in Kanto there is region-wide wireless because of the fact of you guys being able to access your stuff.
So,
Only
can
in
we
Kanto.
access Bulbapedia?
Only in Kanto you don't know because with this void there's been contact lost. Prior to the void appearing, there was the wireless everywhere. You were able to get connection everywhere, but because nobody knows what happens when people leave, who knows? All right. If there isn't anything else you guys want to do, you guys pack up your stuff.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm extremely happy.
I will say I don't know how a Magikarp will do in non-water combat.
It just has to throw it out on the field so it gets the EXP, and then it turns into a Gyarados, which is part flying.
Whenever you do battle, the experience goes to the Pokemon in the battle. If you return it, then you can split it. Uh-oh.
But
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Follows internet again. Uh-oh. What the... Oh. Okay.
What year is it?
oh jeez.
What year is it?
What?
It's
What is...
2017.
No.
I've been unconscious for...
What happened? What did you... What are you wearing?
I don't know.
Alright.
They should just bring out like a bowl of water just in case you want to send it out in battle.
Shit, Kangaskhan's catch rate is like negative
I'm just like
17.
while it's on battle, I've just like a spray can of water and like squirting it there.
Shouldn't its like jumping ability be like ridiculous because it can like jump over mountains and shit?
Yes. About that, actually, give me 1 second. Let me find the capabilities. I can actually tell you what a jump of 4 does. Jump of 4 is 4.5 meters it can jump.
Jesus.
That's not a mountain.
That's not a mountain, but that is very large for a Magikarp.
I guess.
Mountains are fairly relative.
An anthill is a mountain to an ant.
Exactly. 4.5 meters
So
is
what's
a
a
mountain
what's a
to a
mountain
Magikarp.
Magikarp?
What's a mountain to
4.5
a
meters.
Magikarp? Are you guys ready to enter Mount Moon?
Sure.
Yes.
Alright, so you guys decide, everybody's gonna walk in. So you guys walk in, the cave doesn't look like a standard cave, at least by the opening. You notice that it's become more of a tourist attraction to the point that now it's got like it's got a paved path on the ground. It's got railings, it's got lights strung up on the top. As you guys start walking into the cave, you notice that there are gaps where it'll lead deeper into the mountain. These are not paved, they are not lit, and the guardrails are going across it, so you're not supposed to pass it, but farther up ahead you see a couple of kids duck underneath and go into the cave. So you can easily see that it's not really watched, but they're able to go into the cave. What? Oh, jeez. That.
Look at the webcams, eh?
All hail.
I'm done. That's the best. Where is that? I need to find the.
That's in the coastal city in X and Y.
Is it?
I can't remember the name of this town.
So you guys are walking along in the cave. You guys see an opening farther up that can fit all three of you. Not standing side by side. You guys will have to go single file, but you guys, there's enough room for all three of you to walk through.
Okay,
I'm
I take
going
out
in.
my flash lamp. I take out my flash lamp and put it at the
Your flash
Don't
lamp.
Just charge into the darkness, Luke. This is
I
a
said I'm
terrible
going in.
plan.
I didn't say I was going in first.
What
You can go in first.
What the hell is a flash lamp?
A flashlight.
Okay,
Like,
flashlight.
like-
See, I'm thinking lamp like an electric lamp, not like
He's
not
got a
like.
lamp that has a flashlight sticking out of it. He just presses the button and holds
You
it.
know, with follow, his camera dying and he comes back with a hat on. I mean, who knows what kind of inventory he's
You
got.
didn't notice
Someone
my
dropped
staff
out a roll
with a gas
20.
lantern on it?
All right,
so,
guys.
if I like shine in my light or whatever, can I see anything, or do I roll for that?
You notice that it's just essentially a, I guess, crevice. Like it leads down a ways, and you can kind of see. I mean, the light. You can see the light stop, and it looks like it kind of opens to a bigger room.
That does look like a trap. There are these nice lit like corridors. I don't know. Luke, Zay, what do you think?
Let's go for just
Yay!
send Luca in first. He wanted to go
It
first.
almost
No,
seems as if
send
we were fated to go
Follow
down this
first.
path.
No, you didn't have to, but all right. So you
Okay.
guys,
Okay, Luca, I'm on. Wait, hold on.
What's
Luca,
up?
I'm with you on this one. Let's send follow in first.
I charge in there with my flash lamp.
All right. All right. So, Follow runs in, leaving the rest of the party behind as he charges. He ducks under the guardrail, missing it just slightly, and charges down, screaming at the top of his lungs. Comes into this room, and it's empty.
Hey, I have vanquished the room.
You do notice, ahead of you, all around you, there are not paths, but there are other openings that will lead you farther into the mountain.
Okay, can I just shine the flash lamp into all of them?
Yeah, that's fine.
See if I see anything shiny.
You shine them down, all of them. You don't see anything, but on the ones when you walk in, the ones to your right, you feel wisps of air, like a slight breeze.
I shout down to him, is there anything interesting down there?
No.
I like how you take that deep breath just for no.
Okay, shall
There
we
is
go the
mild
quick way then?
breeze.
There is a mild breeze.
It's kind of nice.
Back with Zay and Luca, you guys notice a couple of people walk by you. They kind of brush up against you. I mean, nothing seems really amiss, but then they walk by.
They didn't actually like rob anything.
Check
did they?
myself.
Okay, you guys check yourself. You guys don't see anything right now, like anything with a quick check through that they took anything. You guys both of you do find cards in your pockets actually. You pull them out, and they are business cards that have just a giant rocket sitting on it.
Fucking, I knew it.
You mean my going off and charging out netted me less than standing still?
No. You found another path that could be led to the. You found a breeze down a crevice.
Actually,
I'm gonna follow.
I'm actually gonna take Luca on that. I'm gonna follow because I don't trust going the normal path now.
All right.
Hey, you just came.
Like they're a bunch of idiots. Why aren't they taking the normal route?
What?
I wish to investigate the breeze.
All right. So you walk over to the breeze. You stick your arms out and you feel it. You feel the breeze.
It's a lovely breeze.
When
Here, let me
as
show you. It's in my hand.
Considering that I have a Riolu, am I able to check and see if there's any other auras nearby utilizing him? Or does he need to be a Lucario for that? Or
does
is
you
this something that you haven't anticipated?
No. Does your here actually? Okay, there's a lot of stuff I don't anticipate with you guys because I don't know what to expect. Riolu does have the aura. Yeah. Riola does have the aura ability, so I will allow you. Is that an hourly or a daily? Let me look that up. Or okay, so it's just a static thing. So you can check the aura. What would you like to check, sir?
I'd like to check to see if there's just anything potentially threatening nearby.
Riolu sends out is sensing aura. He senses that there is a living object. It's not sure what it is. It can't tell if it's a Pokemon or if it's a human, but it is deeper in the cave. Not by far. It doesn't seem threatening. It seems more curious than anything.
You all want to go check out and see what this curious thing is?
Yeah,
Because I kind of need Follow to go with me because I can't see.
Oh shit, yeah. Follow kind of holds the power in this.
Luca, your mech suit doesn't carry night vision.
It's like he's the only one with a fire Pokemon as well.
I just realized if Follow switched off his flashlight, that everybody would just start screaming because you can't see anything.
Yeah. My mech suit doesn't have night vision.
Your Mexu doesn't. It doesn't.
Starts
Okay.
Punching furiously.
You know, hey, if you start punching like just out like in the dark, you may or will hit your party members. I wouldn't recommend that.
Okay, I quickly turn it back on again.
Lucas starts freaking out. You're just like, I'm just gonna turn this back on.
Remember, my fists have a modifier, so they do more than your fists.
All right, so do you guys want to continue down the path? Continue into the breeze. All right.
Continue towards the curious thing.
The curious thing.
I
All right.
will valiantly lead the charge. Well, charge because we don't want to scare off whatever's there.
I walk closer to follow.
Huh?
He said continue towards the curious thing, so I walk closer to
To follow.
Sure.
So you guys are walking along, and you feel that the breeze is nice on your face, except for Luca in his mech suit. He just recognizes there is wind.
Mech suit, quick! Do a spectroanalysis of the contents of this slight breeze.
It's oxygen.
Pure
Awesome.
oxygen? Oh god, we're gonna die.
Pure oxygen.
Don't send out your Torchic. Don't send out
Oh yeah, don't send out Torchic and pure oxygen. It'll just explode. All right.
We flee the
This is
cave.
a bad choice.
Yes, let's take an area of oxygen with a fire Pokemon in a cave. Yeah, this sounds like the perfect place. All right, so you guys walk along. You notice that the cave walk opens up into a very large room. It's very dark, except for the flashlight that follow is weaving around, trying to look at things. You see a slight speck of light coming from part of the roof, and it looks like that is where the origin of the breeze is coming through. It's just the wind coming into the cave and going past you.
This was a colossal waste of time.
Is there anything else apart from that little speck of light?
You don't see anything. You see various plants on the ground. You see, I mean, there's no people or Pokemon there as of right now.
It's like, oh god, this is exactly like the boss of the Decker tree for. Can we flee and hope that there's not spiders when we look up with my flashlight?
Please, there's no spiders. Are you sure you don't want bees up there? Pretty sure the bees are a little more terrifying than spiders.
No.
Giant spiders.
Close to us right now.
You notice that Raolu kind of points in the direction to you guys' left, and he seems kind of frantic. To what you can tell, Luca, that it is this thing is nearby.
Okay.
Frantic
I
as
just,
in,
like,
oh, it's
move
over
the
there, it's just
flashlamp
over there, or frantic as in,
slowly.
like, don't go over there.
No. It's frantic like, oh, I found the thing. It's over there.
It's
Okay.
kind of like a
Ominously
sniffer
You
dog.
guys wanna
shine
go-
the flash lamp very
Yeah.
slowly towards the weird pointy thing.
All right, so you point the flashlight.
Raelu.
All that you see. Yeah, you point the flashlight at Raelu. What's wrong? What is it?
What are you doing, Ryu?
Jimmy's done it well.
How can we tell he's pointing if he's not like illuminated?
Well, I'm assuming you point the flashlight if Raelu's making noise. But you point the flashlight over to where he is pointing, and all you see are rocks, like the stalactites and all that stuff. A normal rock wall. Raelu starts making more noise. You point the flashlight back down. He's pointing in a different direction. You point in where he's pointing. All you see is a rock wall.
Oh, this.
I swear to God, if this Raelu is trying to bring us in corners, he detects our own aura. I'm gonna kill it.
Nah. It's not your guys' aura. It knows your guys' aura by now.
If that rock wall
Please
is like
don't
an
tell me that there's like an
I'll
onyx
cry.
digging around in the walls
Yeah.
or something.
This is
No, Luca, you had to say it. No.
no. So as Raelu starts pointing in a bunch of different directions, all of a sudden you hear a snap in front of you, and then there's smoke all over. When the crack happens, obviously the flashlight only picks up until the smoke screen. Raelu once again is pointing over here and pointing over there and pointing over here. Then all of a sudden, the smoke is immediately dissipated, and you guys see 4 Zubats in front of you.
That's it.
Oh, gas! Zubats! Okay, so yeah, send out Torchic and the like.
Alright, give me 1 second.
And, Pokedex.
I'm a bad kid, and I did not grab a Zubat picture for the battle. Give me 1
We
second.
were going to Mount Moon and you didn't have a Zubat?
No, I forgot. I
We
know.
don't have a Zubat picture for
You're
any
a
scenario that we are in because Zubats are everywhere, always.
I just forgot, guys. Jeez. I mess up one little time, and what do? You guys don't let me live it down.
Prepare for battle, Pickles! We're gonna get us a Zubat!
There we are.
Oh, Zay, you'll be happy to know that your Magikarp is a male.
No, it's a female.
It is a female.
That's the wrong picture then, God.
I don't care.
I know that, Luca. But shut up. It's a drag Magikarp.
It dyes its whiskers.
Jeez.
Yup.
I'm sorry, I wanted to know if these were male or female Zubats, and they appear to be female Zubats. And then I had to see if what gender
Luca,
his
shut up.
Magikarp was.
How do you know what gender they are?
The females have smaller teeth than the
There's
males.
It's a sprite.
Yeah,
I actually.
and the male and female sprites are slightly different. These are females.
You hit it extremely hard. It starts fluttering towards the ground. As soon as it about hits the ground, it just disappears.
Wait, what?
Can I have you roll a d20, Luca, just to make sure that you hit?
No.
Because it is an arms feature.
Damn it!
Didn't you get another one in there somewhere?
Can you roll to confirm that, please?
Come on, D20. Damn it!
All right. So, you go up to you go over to swing.
Please just harmlessly fly out of the way.
When you swing a little too hard, and you shove your fist into the dirt. You will not.
God damn it!
You won't be able to pull it out until after this next turn.
So would I just be able to, in the midst of battle, even after his turn is taken, could I get Riolu to do the aura thing?
Yeah, that's fine.
Riolu!
You are
these
such a
things are
bitch. You are
strange.
such a bitch.
They're strange. Is there something around that is doing this to us? Can you check the area?
Riolu,
Pickles.
Pickles,
Pickles.
Pickles, closes its eyes, starts sensing around. It, then points directly behind the Zubats at a rock wall.
Someone attack that rock wall.
It is Torchic's turn. Torchic has the higher speed. Who are you hitting? There is. Okay, you're good. Oh.
You attacking?
Oh.
Like the furthest away one.
Okay, the furthest away one. All right. So,
It's Scratch. What is Scratch going to do against the rock wall? I have a hammer. We'll be fine.
I have a hammer. So Torchic starts running with its little bitty legs, running up to the wall. It is about to scratch the wall
The
when.
wall or Zubats?
Wait, no,
Say the wall?
we'll say wall because he was
Oh,
about to
did you say wall? No, did you say because you didn't specify Zubat, so I assumed you were going to the wall.
Yeah, he said wall.
That's fine.
I said
Okay.
wall, I said wall.
As
Alright.
as the Torchic was run up to the wall, one of the Zubats hits it and knocks it out of the way. Doesn't do damage, but knocked it out of the way.
Well, I think I sense that we might in fact have to fight the battle. I don't know.
Question.
Yes.
Can I pretend to still be confused and punch Fellow in the face?
I'm pretty sure you don't need confusion for
I
that.
relinquished an entire Pokemon for you, Zay. Admittedly, that old man is probably dead now. But still.
The entire
You put your-
Pokemon is on fire.
You put your...
We're not going back to that Pokemon Center.
It's just the Binary standing outside it like, yes.
We've unleashed an evil in the world. Oh, God.
All right.
It's actually Lucifer.
From the wall, you hear a muffled cry. It sounds like somebody yelling, "Leave me alone."
Well, he's just begging not to be left alone.
Can I shout back?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. We don't want to hurt you.
He then shouts back, "I doubt that very much. Are you with him?"
Yes.
Him.
Yes.
The only him we would be with would be Brock. Are you talking about Brock?
No. Are you with that maniacal evil man?
No.
No, it's just us.
Follow! I love how you're just ready. You see slight movement coming. It looks like the rock is alive, and then you hear more clearly, who are you people?
We're a bunch of newbie trainers on an important mission for Brock.
May I introduce all of us, please?
Okay, yeah, you
No.
can. Yeah.
Oh, God.
I am Zather. I am a capture specialist in training. This is my This is my friend. Follow. He is a ranger, and this is our pet cyborg, Luca.
Much better than-
You hear a slight chuckle, and then you hear he's stuck in the ground.
Luca is not impressed.
Ryolu, can you find someone's aura on the main path and just lead me out of here?
You're stuck in the ground.
You look
Ryolu,
at
help me!
you look at Pickles, and Pickles, instead of you can tell that the target, the aura, is no longer threatening.
Okay, well, that's good.
All of a sudden, coming from behind the Zubats, you see a slight little white ball crack in front of you. A bunch of smoke appears again, and then
I feel like I'm very close to what's happening right now, considering I'm in the middle of where those Zubats get stuck in the ground, and I'm not sure, even if this guy isn't threatening, that I like this situation.
Choking.
the smoke dies away. The smoke dies away, and you see a man, roughly six. He's roughly 6'1", 6'2". And he's got a lot of. It looks like a lot of shadow all over him, as of right now, because there's not a whole lot of light.
Should I just
Follow your
All right.
your torch.
You notice before you shine the light that he actually helps Luca pull his arm out of the ground, and then he takes a step back.
Thank
He
you.
helps. Oh, okay. That was quick.
Um,
Our follow was really slow with turning the light to him. He's like, I'm gonna
He
be
said
dramatic.
ominously, and ominously is slowly. So
yeah.
Very dramatic.
The thrill is high. For some reason, I'm not sure why, but Follow starts at the feet and starts moving slowly up this person. This person is wearing, yeah, so dramatic. This person, you notice, seems to be wearing some type of costume or something. It's you're not entirely sure. But you go from the bottom, you notice there's a lot of dark purples and blues, and as you get slowly up, you see he's also wearing a cape. You get to the very, very top, up to his face level, and you see that he is wearing a mask that looks like a Zubat face. And you then can notice that the cape looks like Zubat wings.
oh my god, did we just encounter Zubat Man?
He looks at you and he goes, "Hello, my name is Zubatman." And as you can see, these are my Zubats. And then you notice, you can see the Pokeballs around his belt. He then calls out his he calls out another Pokemon. It's the Zubat that had disappeared. He sprays a little potion on it, and it's lively again. It starts flying around and having a good time.
I'm really
you were
hoping it's Adam
You
West.
should be
Zubat
so
Man.
happy I didn't throw a Pokeball at you.
Follow, that would be the
You notice he's got a big grin on his face. He seems to be really friendly. He's shaking your hands and all that kind of stuff. He's not sure what to do with Luca's mech suit, so he just kind of bows a little bit and backs back up.
I was hoping he was gonna pat him on the head or something.
It's like saying he's friendly. Adam, where's Batman?
I'm looking for the elusive Magic Man. I thought he was around these parts. I've been hunting him. He's my nemesis, and I can't find him anywhere.
By any chance, does Magic Man use Magikarp?
No, he doesn't use he doesn't seem to be using Pokemon. He's just himself, and he's after me. I'm not sure what I did to him, but I have to protect the people of Kanto from this Magic Man.
Okay, could you point out on the doll where he touched you?
You just carry around a rape doll. Why do you have that?
I'm a ranger. I have to have these things.
Was this
A ranger wouldn't have that.
No. You see, he got the rape doll in the survival kit that he bought.
It's in the survival kit.
God. What are they preparing you for?
It's like, no, I just pull out the head of the illegal Pokemon alien.
You pull it out. I was like,
I forgot you had that.
Yeah. But he seems very friendly. He's like, I gotta introduce you to my Zubats. And he comes over and he points at one, kind of going around in the air. And he's like, this one.
This is Zubat. This is Zubat.
This one. His name is Dick. And he points to another. Goes, this one. His name is Ezreal. He points at a third one. He goes, this one is Damien. And then he one floats down and he's like, this one. He's my favorite. His name is Bruce.
Bruce, love it.
Bruce.
So, about the Magic Man, it's what does he look like, for example?
Well,
Just kind of backtracking a little bit.
well,
Do you know what his aura is like so I can track him?
his aura.
Do you have a copy of his aura on you, perhaps?
Well, it just so reached no. Well, he's a very short man. He's quite pale. He's very scary to look at, and he's got crazy hair. I mean, he's just out to get me. And you see, he's to you guys, he's not all there. You notice he's not fidgety, but he's looking around a lot. You can tell whatever it is that he is scared of. He's not sure if it's there, but you also can tell he's got like a strong composure. Like you can see he's not slouching. He doesn't look scared. He just looks frantic, like he's looking for whatever this Magic Man is.
Of course he's not all there. His entire team are a Zubat.
And he's wearing a costume.
I don't care about the
Well,
costume.
we
His
know
entire
he's
team
not-
is Zubat. You need variety.
I can kind of tell that he's not dangerous because Riolu said he was curious.
Right.
And it's kind of like Follow said. He's basically the Adam West.
Yeah, it's great.
So he's not dangerous at all. He's just kind of like
He just pulls out a bomb.
He pulls out, runs. Oh no, the ducks! Oh no, the nuns! The band!
the nuns. Screw the nuns.
Bad idea. She's a bitch face. I don't want to deal with this on a daily basis.
And then he's like, oh, well, what are you guys doing in my part of the cave?
Looking around, I actually wanted to Zubat.
We're trying to find our way to insert name of next town here.
Cerulean City.
Thank you. I went back for a moment.
Well, you know the quickest way is just to go back the way you came and take that path.
Yeah, but that's not
We
fun.
don't trust that way.
Wait.
We don't trust
No,
that
there
way.
was some
Suspicious
questionable-
characters were on the bridge.
Yeah, some questionable men walked by and put these cards in our pocket. Wait, how did they put the card in my pocket? Where did they put the card?
They just...
Where did this card
Show
come
us.
from?
Show some people where they put the card.
You apparently...
One of my exhaust ports or something? God, why do people keep putting things in there?
the little bitty, like, openings in your suit, they just slid it in. And somehow you found where it was.
You see, he's kind of got like
I have warning
He's got
lights
like a
that.
mailbox on his back.
Mailbox.
That's what the giant protrusion in my chest.
Ah, it's a mailbox. Okay. Well, if I can show you a fairly quick way if you don't want to take the normal path. I live in these caves. I can show you a quick way out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you haven't seen
live in these
anything,
caves,
for
you
example,
don't say.
shiny or any or anything.
Anything
interesting.
shiny? Well, about not too far from here, there's a really large shiny rock. That's about as shiny as this cave gets that I've seen.
Hmm.
Like, does he
I've
have a
heard
torch, or does he have
stories.
or is he just like night vision?
He's Zoo Batman. He can use supersonic to find his way
He
around
just
in
has
caves.
like a little gadget belt.
He is the knight.
And also partially the poison.
And the flying. So what do you guys want to do?
He's not so much the knight because he's not part dark. He's more of the poison and the flying. Consensus?
See, you guys are lucky I didn't go into
Zoo Batman.
you guys are lucky I didn't go into the deep gravelly Batman voice because that would have killed my voice and it would have been really annoying.
It made me really annoyed because you didn't do that.
I know.
Yeah.
So Zoo Batman starts leading you through different passages. It looks like it's winding a lot, but you do notice that for a while you were going at an incline and now you're going to a decline. So you must be going somewhere. Yes, say.
Are we going to the giant shiny rock?
No, you guys are going to the end of the cave.
We're going to the giant shiny rock now.
Oh,
we just
oh.
backtrack. Fuck it.
Are we turning around?
Yes, we
Yeah,
are
follow
turning
wanted to
this.
go see the
We're
giant
turning
shiny
the
cave.
Zoo Batman around.
All right, so Zoo Batman, after you ask him to take you to the shiny rock after almost getting to the end of the cave, he's like, "Oh, I got nothing better to do. Fine, I'll show you the way."
Yes.
So he turns around. He leads you he's leading you through a bunch of different caves, and all of a sudden you just feel a big gush of air in front of you. You then go into this very, very large, almost theater-sized room, and you see, essentially on a pedestal, you see a giant, very, very large, just sparkling rock.
Oh,
Ooh.
it could be like a. I forgot shiny rock could be a good thing.
You also notice that there are a bunch of different Pokemon strewn around. You see you see a bunch, some rocks. You see some pink Pokemon over in the distance. You see some plant Pokemon. Not near you.
They're docile. Don't you dare follow.
No, they're not
Okay,
aggressive or anything.
Hey, last time we came to a consensus. It was
Last time you threw Torchic at them and then battle started. You notice that they first looked at, as soon as you guys walked into the room, they looked at you, but then you could kind of see, it looked like they saw Zubatman and then they turned around and went back to their business.
Okay, so they trust him.
Okay, so
I'd say that I wouldn't
get my
say trusted, it's
Pokedex
more put
and
up
start
with.
sweeping the room with the other hand of the flash lamp.
Sure, I'll do the same.
See,
Well,
I'm full of
asking
good.
Zoo
I'm full
Batman
of good
if
ideas.
it's- Well, asking Zoo Batman if it would be alright to take a small piece of the stone.
Alright, so you guys are scanning. You guys pull up 3 new Pokemon. You pick up, actually no, you pick up 4. I apologize. You pick up 4. You pick up a Bellsprout. You see a group of Bellsprout.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You then pick up a group of Geodudes. And then when the pink Pokemon scan in as a couple Clefairy and 1 Clefable.
Okay.
You ask Zubatman if it's alright if you take the rock. He looks at one of his Pokemon. He kind of whispers a little. It flies over. And then it comes back. It does kind of its little Zubat screechy noise, and he turns and goes, "Yes, that's all right. It's okay."
Okay, well then I take a small amount of...
Does that survival kit come with a chisel?
Actually, it doesn't. It comes with a hammer, and it comes with like a wrench and stuff. So we could totally go like, whatever.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's not do that.
So you guys, Each will get one shiny rock.
And we don't know what these rocks are.
You do not yet. Since you don't have a researcher with you.
Does Adam West Zubatman know?
Does Adam West Zubat? When you ask him, he goes, "Oh, them there, those are moonstones."
Oh, well, that was easy.
Yeah.
Moonstone.
Yeah, I got to sort out the inventory there.
As you guys are handling and looking at the stones, follow. You feel a slight tug on your pants.
Well, this is awkward.
on the lower pant leg, not like that. I knew you were gonna do that.
Oh, Luke, I knew you.
Is that a
Thankfully,
metapod, or
I
are you
have
just
the
happy to see
styler.
me?
Well, that's
I have the
just
styler tied around my waist so no one can see.
it's okay. Follow said he was pitching a tent or something like that in his stream.
Yep.
Luke, I knew you'd come around eventually.
Okay, so on the pants thing, I blatantly.
You what?
No, I better like shine the flash lamp down.
Actually, at this point, there's enough light that you don't actually need the flashlight.
Oh, okay.
You
I
glance.
still point the flash lamp down, honestly.
You glance down and you see a little Clefairy there clutching on your leg and like on your pants, and it's just trying to like pull, kind of tugging a little bit. And then when you look down, it pulls up just a little bitty blue rock, and it's acting like it's handing it to you.
It's adorable. I restrain it.
You're just like you grab it, grit to the ground. You're like, okay, you're coming with me.
It's like,
Don't do that. I don't want to fight a Clefable. If you get to fight a Clefable, I am not being a part of this.
The Clefairy has a big smile, handing you a blue rock.
I nearly barfed. Oh my god.
Please don't throw up on the Clefairies. Why am I the person who's very afraid to get into a fight here? God.
is it? We're like we're basically at like full health really, so we should be fine even if it is. Well, I say fine. Like
There are
fine.
Bellsprouts, Clefairies, a Clefable, and Geodudes, and
but we're
Zubat. And do you
leaving
think
the
we
cave
can
at
take
this
all of them? I don't.
No, we're leaving the cave at this stage. He said it. He said it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I graciously accept the little blue stone, and should I attempt to restrain it? I'm really tempted to.
Riolu just said that there was nothing that would be dangerous to us around. It doesn't mean that nothing will get aggravated if you decide to hold on to a Clefairy.
Yeah, can I, ask Adam West Zubatman to see if he knows what this
I like how he's just now named Adam West Zubatman. You show him the rock and he goes, "Well, this looks like a normal rock to me. I haven't seen anything like it before. I mean, look."
Yeah, just wondering, is the currency like all digital? This is a random off-topic question, or is it like?
Yeah, the currency is gonna be digital. Like, there's no physical money. Like, people still have physical money, but it's kind of like nowadays where you have the comparison between physical money and credit cards, except that you have
Okay.
access to it in your data pad.
Yeah, so I don't have any on me, I was going to give just a coin back as a little peace offering.
Here's $100. Don't spend it in one place.
He's $100.
It's just paper money. It looks at you.
Want one of my secret compartment powdered donuts.
If you want to have a coin on you and you want to give it a coin, that's fine.
Yeah, sure. I'll just say 199 $.
So you give the little Clefairy a little coin. It kind of bites it a little bit, and then it likes it, and then it takes off with it, all happy.
Yay! I made a friend.
The Great Kanto, where we have reinforcements for Mount Moon because you gave them the lowest denomination of $Pokédollars.
So Zubatman leads you through. He seems to know quite a lot about this mountain. He's kind of telling you of its history, Oh, well, he thinks is history. Oh, well, so many years ago this happened, and then this happened, and all this stuff, and he just drones on and on and on.
Nickel.
And after about half an hour of walking, you guys finally emerge back onto the normal path at the other side of the cave. All right, so you guys have emerged. You guys thank Zubatman for his for helping you, and
I could
And
get
he-
his phone number, could I?
he doesn't seem to have any type of like communications device. He doesn't. He seems to just
Damn.
be solitary, I guess.
He kind of just picks up a rock and scrawls on it 0011 Zubat Man.
Actually, do you want to ask him if there's any way to communicate with him at any point?
Sure.
I ask him, has he got a mini Zubat signal that I can contact him with?
Actually,
Oh, that would be awesome.
actually, he does give you a small medallion, and he says, if you ever need me, if you're ever in trouble, just push this button, I'll be there. Just a couple of minutes.
I take it. I'm in control of the thing.
That's probably
Please
for the
don't
best.
summon him constantly and willy-nilly.
He bids you farewell. He turns back to the cave, and once again, as he turns the corner, you hear a snap noise. You see a little bit of fall, like smoke, appear from where he was, and then and you don't hear him anymore.
×1 Adam West Zubat Man signal.
Now, outside of the cave, you notice that it is starting to become sunset. You guys have been in the cave for quite a lot longer than what you guys originally had thought. Because when you were inside the cave with the shiny rock, it was still at least midday.
Mm-hmm.
So it seemed to have taken either a lot longer to walk back, or something.
Yeah, so like, should we like
Never mind it.
start
Fine.
like just put camp here and like become highwaymen? Or what are we doing?
Become highwaymen.
Cerulean
Hey,
nearby.
there's only one way for new trainers to come through here.
um,
That I
you'll
know of.
you'll notice about quarter of a mile to half a mile ahead of you along the path, you just see very tall buildings, not skyscrapers, but very, very tall buildings, a very large city in front of you.
Right.
So you guys pick up your stuff, you guys go into Cerulean. By the time you reach Cerulean, it is nightfall. There are a couple of places that you are able to stay. There's a couple of hotels that are not reasonably priced, but they are nice and comfy. Otherwise, the Pokemon Center does offer free rooms for travelers.
Pokemon Center.
All right, so it is the dawn of the next day.
Has it been 20 days?
Actually,
You got me to roll, and it was 19.
it was
for my
19. It
Riolu.
is at 20 days.
So, starting now, my Riolu has the chance to evolve and become far superior to all of your Pokemon.
It won't be superior to my red Gyarados when I eventually get him, so fuck you.
Alright, so you guys emerge from the Pokemon Center. It is not early, it's mid-morning. You guys decided to sleep in and actually enjoy some sleep, especially after yesterday's
Ha,
escapades.
joy. We're in a Poké Center and you said joy.
Ah!
You're so funny, Zay.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
So, there is the gym that you guys can go to test your stuff against Misty.
I'll certainly test my stuff.
There are, once
I'm
again,
pretty sure she has better stuff than we do.
you can nearby, actually on the other side of the town, is a very large, it's a more of a tourist attraction, but it is a building of a very, very well-known computer programmer, actually.
By any chance is his name Bill Nye? We never found
Bill
out what his
Nye,
second name
Poké
was.
guy.
What'd you say? I'm sorry, Beth.
This is Bill Nye, the Poke guy.
The Poke guy. Yeah. You guys don't know who it is. If you guys would like, before you leave the Pokemon Center, they do have, since they have rooms open for travelers, they do have a "What's What in Cerulean City" pamphlet.
What?
What?
Yeah,
What?
we should go to that fast travel thing as well. You know, love.
Yes.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
The
Can I interface
FTS,
with
yeah.
the fast travel unit? Of
I like how you
course.
interface
Oh,
with it.
anyway, Luke, I have brought you a gift.
Oh god.
Something for you to interface with. It is a rechargeable battery pack. It solves all of your problems.
So, looking through the pamphlet, you see, it's got, the notable places, the odds and odds of stores that they have, some exact buildings. They have the world famous bicycle shop here. They have the gym, and then the headquarters of the computer programmer, which you read to be as Bill. Doesn't give a last name, it's just Bill.
Well, didn't Brock say that there was like panic and like Misty was having trouble here?
Yes.
It doesn't seem like it's panic.
Well, it's also a large city. Maybe you should go to the gym.
Let's go to.
Shall
Or
we
you
look?
could check out not.
Can I get my pickles to see if there's any trouble going on? Can his aura do that? Can he find a
Dunk.
large group of distraught people?
Well,
Can he look for distraught auras?
It's like I'm gonna have to try and invest in like a bullshit detector, and it's like, huh?
a bullshit detector.
It's like, Luke, it's pointing towards you.
Hey,
Um,
hey, I'm just utilizing my Pokemon's abilities to their best.
And breaking the game. So you detect and you notice that there's a lot of distraught aura around. Everybody looks happy, but it looks, people act like there's something wrong. It could be that it's just a large city, or it could be something, not normal.
It's probably just something to do with totally not Team Rocket.
Do you follow the Helix fossil, Zay?
Why did you have to say that?
As you walk along, you see in a light post a flyer for a meeting of those who worship the Helix.
Fuck it, I'm going. I'm bringing Luke and follow with me. They don't have a choice.
I really
No,
I love that suit.
get bicycles.
we'll fight you.
Um,
We'll fight you.
I've
We'll
already
fight and follow.
signed you up.
You
I've already
notice
signed you up.
the flyer says that it is actually the night that later that day that you guys are there. So it's going to be more in the evening towards the nighttime that the
I've
people
signed
meet.
up both of them already, so they have no choice.
It's
We
like,
have all
oh
the choice in
no,
the
our
world.
names are on a thing.
Write it up. So follow. You said you wanted to go to the bike shop.
Yes.
All right. So
Just this.
That's okay. Fair enough.
I don't
You
have
do
a
that?
plan. I just kind
I'm
of
not
want to
going.
look.
all right.
I'm not sure I can use a bike.
Wait, can we kind of technically split up at this point?
Yeah, you guys. If you guys want to
No,
split up.
Luca, you can't become a bike. You can't use a bike. You just become
You
one.
can't become a bike.
You
God damn
can-
it, I need to go find me a technologist store so I can get my
You
bike
can-
transformation.
He just goes into the bike store, buys a pair of like stabilizers.
Heels.
Okay, so I want to go to the gym.
If I were to go out into the grass and look for Pokemon, would I be attacked by hordes of Pokemon like we have been?
Yes, because Pokemon in this world live in families.
Well, I'm going to have a leisurely stroll in the tall grass outside of town in a non-threatening.
It doesn't have to be in the tall grass. You could squish Pokemon and walk in tall grass.
Well, I'll just go for a walk somewhere outside of town. God,
Okay,
I don't
okay.
like these big cities.
You don't
so
like
much
the-
technology everywhere.
Says the man made of technology.
All right. So follow. You decide to go to the bike store. So you go up. You see this grand building, and it says I can't even. I'm trying to think of a name. It says Johnny's Bike Emporium, and it's like a dome building, in big flashy letters. You decide to walk in, and you see every bike of every make and model for the, that is the now thing. You see bikes upon bikes, bikes riding bikes, small bikes on big bikes. Like, you see just bikes. It's everywhere.
I didn't realize that there was such a market for that kink.
And you also see that that there are tiered levels. There's actually a second level on there that is full of more bikes. There are some like roller skates. There's a small section. It's very small in this bike emporium. But
It's like, can I just walk up to the salesman? Hello, what is your cheapest, most breakable bike / roller skates?
what is your most breakable bike? He's like, well, it just so happens that I got one in today, and he puts his arm around your shoulder, leads you over to the side to the trash. And you see a bike in half, and he goes, "That's our most broken bike."
Yes, I will take it.
Oh my god!
Perfect.
Perfect.
Why?
So what? Two wheels is it? Like two halves of a bike. I'll have it. This is mine. I add it to my inventory.
You're okay. You now have 2 times pieces of bike. It's essentially split like where the seat is. It's like split there. Like the seat isn't split in half. It's right in front of the seat. That it's like it was bent and broke. I cannot believe you're taking a broken bike.
Why did you buy a broken bike? How much did that cost him? Did you just give him the bike?
Yeah, it was in the trash.
It was free.
So what you're saying is follows dumpster diving.
Wait.
Basically.
Yeah.
But at the moment,
Why are you buying the broken bike when Zay is the engineer?
I'm not yet.
Well, I have a wrench. I'm going to attach these 2 pieces of bike to Luke by force. He is going to be a
You know, guys, he does have a fire Pokemon that knows Ember now.
It's true.
He can
For some reason,
technically
I don't think
weld.
Ember is enough to weld things together.
It doesn't have to be a steel bike. It was bent. Of course, it's not a good bike.
It's made of plywood.
Okay, that's bad. Zay.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus. This is gonna be a fun time. You decide to you follow the markers that leads you to the gym. As with with Brock's gym, Misty's gym, it doesn't look any fancy. It doesn't look fancy. It looks like like the old gyms. It looks like it's been kept up, but not updated.
Is there anyone there?
As of right now, no. You walk in and it looks deserted.
Can I just go, hello? Anyone here?
Yeah, you call out, you then hear a door close behind you, and you see a female in a swimsuit walk over to you. This is gonna be
Hi.
so bad.
Hello there, milady. The name is
Oh
Zathor.
god.
Yeah, I know. I knew this was gonna happen.
What is your
What's up with Milady? That just makes you sound like a neckbeard.
Okay, I say, hi. Nice to meet you. The name's Zathor. Who are you?
She goes.
Charisma check.
She goes. Oh, my name is Valerie. Can I help you with anything? Look how disappointed you are.
I say, hi, I'm looking for the gym leader.
Oh yeah, you're looking for Misty. She actually just stepped out. She said she'd be back in a few minutes.
Am I gonna be the one ending
sorry.
up finding Misty?
If you'd like, there's some we can pull up some chairs, and then she touches the wall, puts a couple inputs in, and chairs rise from the floor.
I kind of just look at it and go, sweet.
She goes, yeah, it doesn't look like it's really fancy, but we actually got some nice tech in here. And then she goes and sits down and relaxes.
I ask her, I was like, is it okay if my Squirtle takes a swim?
She goes, oh yeah, here, I'll bring out my Pokemon. And then she throws her Pokeball out, and it's a Spheal.
Oh.
And then it
I was
jumps
kind
into the
of
pool.
hoping it was like all of the violent water Pokemon. It's like just Gyarados and Feraligatr.
It's that tentacle. It starts wrapping around the Squirtle and
Here,
hunting
here,
it.
let me send out my Pokemon. Wailord destroys gym.
But you call out Squirtle and Spheal start swimming in the ocean, and not in the ocean, in the pool. I apologize. They seem to be having a good time.
I'll talk to her a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Talk to her.
So how long have you been part of the gym?
Oh, I've been here for a couple of years now. Me and Misty we get along pretty well.
This girl has a very pretty voice.
I know.
Oh. My, it's so tantalizing.
So tantalizing.
I ask, so are you one of the trainers, or do you just work here?
Oh yeah, I'm actually one of the trainers. When Misty's out, the people can challenge me to kind of see what it's gonna be like when they face Misty.
Okay. So like a pre-battle.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. I mean, it's kind of like a warm-up type thing to see if they're actually ready to fight Misty.
I also say, I was like, oh, I almost forgot. Can my Magikarp go for a swim as well?
Oh yeah. Just call him in.
Swim.
He just drowned.
Zero water capabilities.
Okay.
It's great.
Yeah, you just call him out. Call it out.
Go jackpot.
So you throw it out. Whoops. Hang on. So you call out the Magikarp. In the brilliant gold, it does an amazing arc over, dives in, hits the bottom of the pool, turns up, floats to the top, then turns around and starts swimming.
It's like K. Oh, I was hoping for a KO right there.
and Valerie looks at it and she goes, "Oh, that's amazing! I've never seen a shiny Magikarp up close before."
Yes, it would. Wink, wink.
So you decide to walk out of town, correct?
Yes.
There is a small park sitting outside the town. There's, some trees, a couple of little dirt paths going around it. It's not too big, it's not too small. You see some people with their Pokemon, doing their thing out there.
I'm just going to walk around leisurely.
So, you decide, you're walking along. You do see a small, wooded area next to you, to your right on the path. To the left is going to be that open area with, like I said, trees dotting. There's some flowers. There's some slightly taller grass than normal. Well, not normal, but slightly taller grass than what's around you. Vegetation, I guess.
I think I'll go into the...
Oh, hang on, you cut out, and your camera froze. Oh, there you go. All right, what are you gonna do?
I'll go for a stroll in the wooded area.
Go for a stroll as you hear robotic legs moving and you see footprints as it's pressing into the ground. He's like, I'll just take a leisurely stroll.
Oh, I'll get my violin while it's like... boom, boom, boom.
So you're walking along. You look up in the trees and you can see Metapods actually sitting there.
Oh, Metapods.
Just chilling in the tree.
Thank God they aren't Kakunas.
Well.
Well, that would be an incredibly non-threatening fight, I'd have to say, unless there's a Butterfree around. Pickles! No.
Pickles, go!
I'll refrain from using that unless I feel... I'm going to refrain from using pickles unless I feel that there's a reason to use pickles, and just every constant moment seems like...
Just punch a thing instead of using pickles.
I pick a random tree and I punch it.
You pick a random tree and punch it. Okay.
Like in Gold and Silver, except not headbutt, but metal fist.
Right.
Strength check.
That's true.
Yeah. You punch the tree, and it leaves a pretty large dent in it. The tree then shakes.
I would certainly hope so.
Well, yeah. In doing so...
Wait. By
What?
tree shakes, do you mean normal tree shakes or pseudo-wudo tree shakes?
A normal tree shake.
Okay.
Like you just punched a tree.
I hope so. I hope you wouldn't leave a fish mark on a pseudo-wudo.
I'm sure he'd be quite angry with me.
Yeah, a little bit.
At least the battle would start off with him having reduced health.
You look up and you see falling down 2 caterpies, and they do not look happy.
Oh god.
Quick stomp him.
No. Okay, I guess I engage in glorious combat with 2 caterpies. Yeah, so I'll Pokedex it, and
Alright.
then I guess I will punch one.
Okay? There's 1 or 2.
The first one, the one in front.
Alright?
So-
Please roll AC.
D20 go. Don't be a 1, don't be. God damn it!
Can you please roll to confirm?
What did he do?
I got a 1.
You got a natural 1.
You then swing, you miss the caterpie, and hit the tree again.
God damn it, no, don't do what I think you're doing. No!
Well,
Down pops another one.
This isn't gonna end well for you, Luca.
This will end perfectly, I have potions!
So the first one is going to use string shot at you.
Okay,
Oops.
that doesn't sound damaging.
It's not
Sounds
damaging.
restrictive.
However, yeah,
Well,
It's
it's not
damaging
like...
mentally.
No, what's damaging mentally is I can't hit anything anymore. I've rolled...
No, you can hit. No, that's not true. You can hit that tree pretty well.
It's going to be a blow to my pride if I run away from a group of caterpies.
yeah.
No, not at all. It'll be totally fine. See, no. Technically, actually, it is fine because no one's there to see it.
Yeah,
we can't
nobody's
really
there.
call 'em up on it. Damn it.
You shouldn't have
Well,
punched
Pickles.
trees.
Well, Pickles, these caterpie are frightening. What do you say we just apologize and leave them alone?
I don't know if that'll work.
AKA, let's book it.
Alright, to escape, I need you to roll 1d20. You need to get higher. Because of the string shot, you must get higher than a 13.
You see, the thing is, if Luca gets knocked unconscious, it's much different than if we were to get knocked unconscious. Because if we got knocked unconscious, you know, someone will walk by eventually and see us and be like, oh god, this poor person, let's help them, let's get them to the Poké Center and get them some help. They see Luca, they fucking belt it because they're like, oh my god, there's a robot in the forest, run.
The caterpies, the first 2 are looking at you and notice that you're trying to escape, and they cease attacking. The 3rd one, however, is still pretty upset.
Because he's been more freshly knocked out of a tree.
Out of frustration, the caterpie gets extremely angry. Seeing this, the other 2 try to step in between its way. They're talking their little caterpie language, and the one barrels through the 2 again, and it's going to continue to fight. You hurt
my.
it hurt its own pride somehow by tripping on a rock.
It's kind of adorable, though.
So the 3rd caterpie is about to charge when in front of you a white blur shows up, and you see a butterfly Pokemon in front of you. It then
Sir or madam, I cannot say how sorry I am for punching this tree and knocking what I assume are your children out of it, but I have been trying to leave. I haven't actually hurt them afterwards.
The Butterfree talks with the Caterpie somehow in whatever language they speak. The Butterfree turns around, it flaps its wings twice, and then everything goes black.
Oh god, I just got sleep powdered. God damn it. This is a horrible endeavor.
You then, you are then shaken awake, by a person. You can tell it's a human. It's not a Pokemon. This person shakes you awake. Your eyes start to come back into focus. You sit up. The sun is shining, so you can't see who this person is at first. So when you sit up, you see that Pickles is okay. Pickles is fine. All happy. You see that the Butterfree and the Caterpies are no longer there. I guess the Butterfly and the Caterpies. You turn, and the person is trying to attempt to hand you food, but is not entirely sure where to hand it to you.
Into the mail slot.
Yes, just pop it into the mailbox.
Get my powdered donuts.
So the person puts a little bit of food, kind of nervously, into the mailbox contraption. It somehow appears shoots into you, and you notice that it's a little bit of chocolate, actually.
Ooh, chocolate.
Oh, hold on, are we breaking into Harry Potter world now?
We are not. However, chocolate does help if you pass out. You then blink a couple of times, and you look in front of you, and you see a slim woman. She is wearing. She seemed
I literally just sent a message to follow saying, "I swear if that's Misty, I'm gonna be pissed." She's wearing, I guess, everyday clothing. And maybe not Misty.
She's not gonna wear a swimsuit everywhere.
Yes, she will.
She's whatever the fashion is of the time she is wearing those clothing. You do notice that she does have a pin on her left shoulder. I guess not left shoulder, but in the left side of her clothing. She then picks it and she goes, "Are you all right? Is everything okay?"
Yes. Mildly bruised ego, but yes.
She goes,
In that entire battle, the Butterfree was the bigger man.
I would laugh. It would have been really funny if you woke up and there was like a Pokemon nibbling on your leg or something, thinking you're dead. That would have been funny, but
You just see you really you just see Pickles just crying. Pokemon tears bringing him back to life.
He's gone off. He's found a new owner.
Oh.
He became a Cubone because his mother died and he took my helmet.
Yeah.
He just chopped off your head, carved it out, and put it on.
The woman looks at you and she goes, "Well, thankfully I found you laying here. It looks like you've been laying here for some time now. What happened?"
Caterpies.
She gets a slight smirk on her face. She goes, "Yeah, those darn Caterpies, they're really dangerous." She then kind of pats you on your robo shoulder and she goes, "It's okay. This happens to people. The wildlife around here are a little more aggressive than they normally are. Usually are."
No.
She goes, "Well, hey, I apologize for these things getting out of hand. Here, why don't I take you back over near my place and I can get you back into wherever you need to go."
Okay.
All right. So she starts walking away. You follow her back into the city, and you notice that you've seen there's a bunch of buildings that of course you don't recognize because you're not around. You see a bunch of signs, people strewn about, and then she leads you to a kind of an older building, and then you guys walk in. So she leads you into this building, and she walks down this, leads you into this more open room, and she leads you into this open room, and you turn to your left, and you see Zay sitting with a young woman.
Yeah.
Hi.
I kind of just get up. I like remove my feet from the pool. I kind of like just stand up and I was like, "What happened to you?"
I can just imagine, like, you and the girl were just like all over, and they're like, "Oh, hey, what's up?"
I'm covered in like white residue.
Yeah.
Came back with the gym leader. I'm like, I don't want to talk about it.
Clearly, she's the dominant one.
This mysterious woman, she goes, "Well, hey, I
Mysterious.
she she says, well, if you go across town, Bill can probably get your suit all nice and cleaned up. He knows all about that computer stuff."
Sure.
Um,
I'll do that.
Valerie then turns to her and she goes, "Oh, you're finally back. Here, this man was looking for you." Points to Zay.
Watch out for him.
She walks over to you and she puts out her hand. She goes, "Hi, my name's Misty. I'm the gym leader here."
I return my hand and I shake it and I say, "It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you very much for saving my friend from whatever occurred to him."
And she's like, "Oh no!" She's like, "Oh no, it's nothing. It's nothing." She's like, I usually take a small stroll around just to, because people have problems like this every once in a while. And then she gets another smirk. Caterpies attack them and they get injured.
I kind of give a light chuckle. I go, "Oh well, that's Luca for you."
Don't make me clean myself in this pool that contains your precious Pokemon.
That's weird. That's weird. Yes, let's dump a Robo suit underwater. Let's do that.
Yeah,
It'll
that's
just be
fine.
there, like the suit will be like filling up slowly
Kill
from
him.
the inside. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
No, I'm running out of oxygen.
Can we like put him on? Can we like put him on the stairs and then return the chairs back in so he ends up in the wall?
And she goes, so Zay, what brings you over to my gym?"
Well, a friend of yours, Brock,
"Oh yes."
told us that you needed help, and I am more than willing to help in any way that I can.
You are so horrible. She goes, "Oh yes, a couple days, about yesterday."
Shoot a man out of a golden Magikarp for 20 $. I'm gonna go see Bill now. Bye.
I wasn't the one who killed him. Follow.
So you explain to Misty and all that stuff, and oh yeah, Brock. I was having problems with him. I called him yesterday. There were some very strange Pokemon that just magically appeared in front of my gym. I seem to have gotten rid of them. I'm not entirely sure if they're all gone from the city though.
Well, from what I gathered, they once one left, they kind of all left from Brock, so I assume you're pretty safe.
As you finish that sentence, Misty gets a call from her phone. She picks it up and she goes, "Yeah? Well, where?" Hangs up the phone. She goes, "Well, apparently the police seem to have cornered one of these shadow things. I'm just about to go out. Would you two like to join me?"
Yeah, I'd be honored. I kind of just
Sure.
retrieve my Pokemon.
I was really expecting you to go. It's like, oh yeah, apparently there's a problem at Pewter City. Bro, tells you that.
What? Timmy's stuck in the well? Where is he?
The well, obviously. God.
So the two of you decide to follow Misty and Valerie. Misty was just about to hop on her bike when she goes, "Oh, do you guys not have bikes?"
I say, no, we're only new to the city. We don't have any
I don't think I'm.
forms of transportation, and we haven't yet installed wheels on this one. And I kind of give a little chuckle and point at Luca.
Hang on, Luca, you froze. Again.
Oh,
We
I
might
love
lose
the
him.
pose.
We love. Look at this pose. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Let's just do this. Oh,
Fedora.
Oh.
we'll just do this until he's gone. We'll just do this.
No, it'll probably be a bit before he gets back.
Yeah, probably. That'd be a long
But
time.
once he starts reconnecting. Oh wait, he's come back.
Yeah, I got him back.
I told you. I told you so.
Jedi.
What?
Hi, Luca.
Hey.
Yeah, that didn't really work out too well.
She goes, well, if you like, we can just all walk over.
Okay.
Okay, so she puts her bike
Can we make
next.
a pit stop into the Pokemon Center real quick, though?
Don't you need
No.
to go to the hospital? Isn't that different?
Now.
No, I'm fine.
Actually, what does he go to?
Power outlet.
Power outlet.
He interfaces.
So you guys start walking to a random part of the town. Follow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You had just you were going around and searching for this this
Stone Emporium.
Emporium, yeah. So you reach the stone shop. You start rummaging through the not rummaging, but you like no, you walk through
Yeah.
you walk through the door. You're starting to look through the wares and stuff. You see, stones of every shape, of every size. And you get to the front desk, and you see a man in front of you. You ask him, you pull out your rock. You say, "Hey, what is this?" And he grabs it. He looks at it, and he looks at it, and looks back at you, and he's like, "This is a water stone. How can you not tell this is a water stone?"
I knew it.
It's like the colors confuse me. I live in grayscale.
you
Every stone looks the same to me.
follow. You look to your left, and you see a whole bin of water stones, and they all look the same as yours.
It's like, what color is this? It's like,
I just love the idea that follows just like dumpster diving in a wheelie bin.
yeah.
Um.
It's like, hello, what is your cheapest, most broken stones?
We have half of that stone and the other half's over there. It's broken, but you can weld it together, I guess.
Yeah, if you want to weld the rocks back together. All right.
Like a fire/leaf stone, you say?
Follow. Buy an Everstone and sneak it onto Riolu.
Oh, that face, he's frozen. All right, so follow. You leave the store, and you, as you leave, you see a bunch of people rush past you. Taking notice, you see that they're wearing police uniforms.
Anyway, yeah, I guess I'll follow them.
All right, you follow them through, and they are running down to an alleyway, and you notice they're starting to get a small crowd of people. That face, though. I'm sorry.
So happy.
But you notice that there's a crowd of people. You kind of squeeze through, try to see what's going on, and you see that the police have a Pokemon cornered.
Everyone make way, make way. I am a ranger.
I am a ranger.
I am a ranger. It's like people are not meant to just gawk at Pokemon like this. It's like cornering them. I implore you to move out of the way so I can befriend the poor creature.
Some people look at you somewhat strange as you walk in front of the crowd, telling people how it's done. One of the policemen gives you a weird look, and the other one walks over to you. There are three of them. One of them is still eyeing the Pokemon, and they say, "Oh, you're a ranger. Well, then you should be able to have everything controlled." Shakes your hand and says, "What do we do next?"
We restrain us.
Wait, what? Just restrain him. Restrain him.
It's like...
So, with your restrain order, they start to.
You're actually doing this, you fucking.
Yes. This is terrible.
They start to walk over, and then you hear. Then all of a sudden you see somebody walk right past you, not even caring. And then you see Luca and Zay come up behind this person.
Alright.
Stand
Wait,
back,
if-
random
one
person.
second.
I am a ranger. I have things to do.
Okay, hold on. Do we see him?
You don't notice that it's him at first. You just see a really loud person trying to be the authority.
Can I just say already that even though I don't see him, I already know that that's him?
Yes.
Can I just...
Kind
Okay.
of obvious.
You have that feeling in the pit of your stomach. You know what's going on here.
Now, is he trying to restrain someone currently?
No, he gave the order to restrain, and the one policeman who came over was actually walking towards this Pokemon.
You gave the order to restrain the police.
No! He gave the order to the policeman to restrain the Pokemon.
Oh, the shadow one.
The shadow one, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Then
You don't want to restrain this one yourself?
No.
no.
I managed to convince these people to do it for me.
Maybe
I
if
let
you
him
do
just
it, you
make
can
his own
change and
mistakes.
sway its heart with the power of love.
Misty kind of gets in the way between the police officer and the shadow Pokemon. She goes, "Stop! Nobody is gonna be doing anything right now."
Hold on. So the fucking police officer listened to him?
Yeah. Because no, hey, Zay, because Follow is technically a ranger, so he does have
Technically authority.
he has
I am.
yeah. As long as
Okay.
nobody is higher power than him, they technically have to listen to him,
Okay.
no matter how bullshit of a call he
It's
makes.
not really
Misty looks at you and she goes, "What kind of authority do you have here?"
It's like in Pokemon matters, rangers have authority because police officers not so much, because they'd be more dealing with people.
Ow.
She looks at you, kind of looks down up. She goes, "Well, you look like a ranger."
I am a ranger.
that
Here's my
supposed to-
styler. It's attached to my waist.
I got this stupid styler. No, she says, "Well, as of right now, I'm taking control of this." And then she turns around.
Authority.
She's a gym leader.
She turns back around. She goes, "You see this? You see this here? This means that
in legal matters.
in legal matters, gym leaders actually have a really high standing in Pokemon Society."
And yet she was.
And you are also a very, very low ranked ranger. So
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, I'll give you that much.
she kneels down. You guys try to kind of, crane your head over. You're trying to look to see what it is. From what all you can see is that the Pokemon has fire on it. It's a small Pokemon. You can't exactly see what it is, but it does have fire on it.
Try and Pokedex it?
Is that really your first thought right now?
Yeah.
May I ask?
Kind of.
It's
It's a free
Luca,
action
you
kind
can't
of.
dodge.
Kind of.
Yeah, it's a free
outside of
action.
battle.
Hey, you know what else is free? Hey, Pickles, can you, do your thing?
Aura.
Okay, may I?
I'm curious as to what these shadow Pokemon have for an aura.
Oh, okay.
The Pickles does, closes his eyes and senses, and then looks at you, and you get the sense, it's a very, very dark aura, but it can also, it's scared. Like, it senses evil, but it senses that this individual Pokemon may not be evil.
Okay.
I kind of just send my Squirtle out of the ball,
Okay.
right next to me,
Yeah.
and I kind of just keep looking forward at the Pokemon and just say to Misty, "So, what do we do now? What's the next action?"
She turns to you and she says, "Well, we need to wait for a nurse to come over here to see if it's all right or not. As of right now, this is the only shadow Pokemon that we can see. I have everybody else on full alert just in case any more show up. So we'll just sit here and wait."
Okay.
So after about 5 minutes or so, a nurse comes up, comes next to Misty. They're chit-chatting, really quiet and all that stuff. Checks it over, stands up and says, everything looks fine. It's just really, really scared. Medically,
told you that.
well, medically, like, there's nothing wrong with it. So she goes into the crowd, just kind of watching, curious on what's going on. Misty pulls out her phone, makes a call. Well, hang on. Makes a call, and she's like, "Yeah. Can you show up? Yeah, we're." She's like, "Just come to my beacon," and then she hangs up the phone. And then she says, "All right, we're." She tells the crowd, "Okay, everybody, there's nothing to see here. Go back to your lives. Get out of here." And then turns to you guys and the police and says, "All right, guys, I have an expert coming in here, and we'll just have to wait."
Did my Pokédex, was it able to scan?
Yes. It blipped up, and the Pokédex itself, when you're looking at it, the information is distorted.
Oh.
You can pick up little bits here and there of what it is. You can see, you can read out that it is, that the name of it is a Charmander.
Oh, okay.
But the rest of it, its information, all that stuff, is kind of glitched out. You also can notice that, the picture of the Pokemon is also somewhat distorted. You guys wait a few minutes longer, probably around 10 minutes or so. Then you hear galloping. Galloping.
It's a rapid dash or a
It's
pony
like,
time.
no, the coconuts.
Yeah, you see a person in the audience says, stop that.
Stop that.
Actually,
By the way, the Pokemon does have the like little symbol that you were talking about before.
yeah, it does. It does
Yeah,
have
okay.
the black markings on it. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think. Oh, well, you might have mentioned it. And I didn't hear.
Yeah. Actually, I did not mention it. Because you guys never really had a good look at it until
Okay.
now.
We kind of assumed that.
Yeah. All of a sudden, a tall white Pokemon with a red mane appears before you, and a man hops off from it. Pulling out the. I like how you're just like, I don't care what's going on. Let's go for the Pokédex. He then he walks over, talks with Misty. You guys notice he's wearing a white jacket, more like a coat. He's also very bald. His head he's so bald, in fact, that his head actually reflects the sunlight. So they discuss a little bit more. He goes down. He pulls out some type of weird machine that you guys don't recognize. Okay. Pulls out a machine and starts taking a couple of scans. You notice that the Charmander is starting to kind of calm down a little bit, and it starts kind of opening its eyes, kind of looking. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Okay. Looking around and all that stuff. It still looks scared, but it looks more comfortable than what it was before. He then stands up, looks at Misty, they chit-chat a little bit more, then walks over to you guys. He goes, "So, I heard you three were talking with Misty and came over here. She said that Brock said for you guys to come over here, there was an emergency."
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, just before we continue on.
Yes.
What did you say he was wearing again?
He is wearing a white coat.
Okay, so I look at him, I say, are you Blaine?
He looks at you, oh God, follow! Blaine comes over and he goes, "So, I guess, okay, he's Blaine. You're welcome."
Well, yeah, I can't guess that. It's in
Yeah,
Fire
I know,
Island.
I know. So he's like, "So, I heard you guys were with Misty when all this went down, but she said that, that you met with Brock after he had fought something like this. Do you guys know anything about
Yeah.
these?
Well, apart from me getting roared through a wall, no.
It says roar
I
through
had
a
a critical
wall.
miss and shut down in the middle of it, so I kind of missed half that entire encounter. So
Luke doesn't know anything
I
about
really
it. Luke's
don't know
"What
anything."
Shadow. But
He
you
turns to you and he goes, roar through a wall. What do you mean?
Well, the Pokemon. Brock told us to get away, so we fled for shelter, clearly seeing that he had it under control and that we weren't strong enough to handle this. And a very large Pokemon with a, like almost iron mask stood in front of us.
I mean, what?
Appeared in
that's-
front of us and roared at me, and sent me into a wall, and kind of pushed me through most of it.
Blaine, looks kind of in the distance and goes, "Oh yes, Brock had mentioned that that one of the legendary Pokemon appeared there." He then says that's very very strange. I'm glad that you're all right and that you weren't hurt. Too bad.
Hurt too bad, or is he saying you weren't hurt
Hurt
too bad?
No, hurt too bad.
It
Okay.
sounded like there was a intentional almost comment. In
No,
there.
no. He then turns and he goes, "Well, this shadow Pokemon isn't acting like the others. He seems to, it seemed like they were going by some mindless, thing. Like when we had to fight them, they acted like they were all part of, I guess you would say, like a hive mind, and we weren't sure what was all going on. But this one seems to not be part of that hive mind. It seems to be like thinking on its own again, and it's very very strange. It seems like the whatever is taking control of these Pokemon, it seems that it's leaving this one."
I asked Blaine, do you think it's safe to get a closer look?
He says, "Well, as of right now, it's still really, really scared. And with catching it, I wouldn't recommend it because we're not entirely sure what could occur if you capture a Pokemon like this." He then says, "Well, right now, it seems to be warming up to me." Get it? Warming up?
I
Fire
wasn't allowed to
type?
make the joke. You beat me to there.
He goes, "Well, since it's starting to warm up to me, I'm actually going to take it back to my lab, and we're going to see if there's any anomalies between this and a standard Pokemon."
Okay.
He then says, "But because you guys have already come this far, I have a mission for you."
Ooh.
The other gym leaders seem to be having some problems themselves. They encountered shadow Pokemon, and there might still be some in their area. If you guys want to go over and help them, other
Travel expense.
otherwise, I have heard that there is some machine of some sort that
Oh, that's Luca. Don't worry about him.
there is a machine that is able to nullify whatever this void type thing is.
Yeah.
But like I said, those are just rumors and all that stuff. But that is it's sitting, the last time I heard, in some type of, I don't know if it's in a prototype or a final form, but it's sitting in the Saffron in Saffron City. Exactly where, I'm not entirely sure, but I know that it's there.
Okay.
And with this, he grabs the Charmander. The Charmander kind of crawls up. He's like holding it like a child. He hops back on his horse and off he goes into the distance.
It's kind of impressive if he manages to ride like the Rapidash or whatever it was, while holding like a Charmander.
He's a man. Blaine is a man. So
He's far more adept at restraining than you are, following.
right?
Also, he's a fire gym leader.
Yeah.
And been doing it clearly for years.
For many.
It's like my starter is
So-
fire, and I could have easily restrained, and we could have sent him to the lab. We could have sent that over to the lab quite easily. I had resources in place. I had police officers in place, except I was interrupted.
Follows just in a
I'm not
corner
going to
ranting
forget.
to himself.
Yeah, he's just like, I tried to bring order, and they ruined it.
I was just wondering. Okay, so now that he's gone, basically everything is kind of.
Yeah,
Trying to get
the cops are gone. Misty is still there though.
Okay, can
Like-
I approach her?
Why, yes, you can.
It's like, Zay, you should be really glad that I don't have the Adam West bat signal thing, because at this stage, I, like, out of frustration, I probably would have. I was like, you think we can get away
And
with
I
this?
just,
Like,
he just goes, he just like kind of, as soon as Misty kind of shrugs him off, he just looks at her angrily, presses the button, and it's like her, it's her. But,
And then all of a sudden you like turn around, she's like caught and like sent up some type of like invisible rope, and it's like, and then you get a little message, a little card floats down. See, I took care of it for you.
Oh god.
But
So I kind
should
of go up to
probably
her
ask
and I
her
say,
if there's
is
anything about
okay, so everything's okay now. Is there anything else you need help with?
Misty says, no, from what we can tell, all the shadow Pokemon have left the city. We've explored the other avenues and the other streets and stuff. We haven't found anything else. And then she goes, well, Blaine had mentioned about sending you guys off. He said that you guys look like a worthy, hardy bunch of travelers.
especially Luke.
Especially Luke.
Yeah.
And that and I give you my blessing that you guys can go off and take care of whatever needs to be done.
Well, do you think before we go, you could give me a bit of a help?
Oh, what would that help be?
Well, seeing as how you're a water type gym leader and master of the typing, I was wondering if you could give me some advice and help with my team, seeing as how two out of the three of my team are water type.
And she looks at you and she goes, well, of course, I would love to help a trainer learn more about his Pokemon type. And then she turns to the other two and she goes, you guys can stay the night. You guys don't have to make your decision on what you guys want to do right now. You guys can stay for the rest of the day and into the night. You guys can stay at the gym. We have really nice stuff there that you guys can
I like your face, Paul.
relax. Yeah, follow. I love your face. You guys can relax, have a good time, and all that stuff, and we'll have plenty of food and rest for everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. So I assume we're heading back to the gym now.
Yeah, yep. You guys head back to the gym. Nothing of event happens, and you guys are at the gym.
Okay. So I say to her, we're kind of both there, I assume. So I talk to her and say, okay, so here are my Pokemon, and I send Squirtle into the water.
Mm-hmm.
Is there an electrical
And the
outlet
same.
around here somewhere?
Yeah. The
No,
room's happening.
Blastoise!
She.
Throws Torchic into the pool.
Hey, no. Okay, hang on.
It has a sinking quality. I probably shouldn't.
Yeah, it doesn't even have a surface.
Is there a small puddle I can just leave him in?
Probably would
It's like
drown
that.
in that.
Okay, and then I release. I send Magikarp into the water as well.
Mm-hmm. This time, Magikarp, when it goes into the water, seems to have a better handle on what's going on.
Hey, Rio Pickles, do you want to go have a little frolic in the shallow end? Because don't you dare go into the deep end, you're quite heavy.
Have a frolic in the shadow. Do you just see Pickles doing this, going into the water?
Well, as long as he doesn't go into anywhere that's like not a kiddie pool, because he does weigh like 44 pounds, so it's kind of heavy.
We'll just keep going at it.
Luke, I'm half thinking, like, while he's, getting it on. Like, should we try and go over to, like, Bill and try and
Yeah, if you guys
get
want
you, like,
to.
well, get you relatively cleaned and stuff?
Sure. Let's go to Bill.
And then Follow kind of nudges Zay a little bit and be like, "We'll be back."
It's like, don't worry, it's like, just like, in 20 minutes, I just have, like, the phone And she's like,
Maybe I'll just
Okay,
leave
so-
Pickles to keep an eye on Zay.
it's like I'm
Is that really
sensing.
smart?
What is this aura I'm sensing?
Pickles, make
Since
sure
you
he
two
doesn't get
words
into any
merging.
trouble.
All right, so you guys go off. All right, Zay.
Okay, so I kind of just show her the two Pokemon.
Okay. She looks at him. Oh wow, I haven't seen a shiny Magikarp this close before. Its golden hue is beautiful.
Why, thank you. He's
I like the
one of
pause.
the-
The pause there.
It's like not sure if being sarcastic or not.
he's a new close friend of mine.
And then she looks at Kazzy and she goes, "Wow, the armor, the shell on this Squirtle, it's a lot tougher than what I normally see."
Ooh. I think
So,
she's coming on to your
am I
Pokemon
doing
more than
well
she's
so
coming on
far?
to you.
I asked her, am I doing well so far as a trainer?
And she goes, "Well, so far, I definitely would say that you have you are well on your way of becoming a really good water trainer."
Thank you, that means a lot.
It's like, water trainer. Whoa, whoa, whoa. He's
Whoa,
not ready for
whoa, 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 whoa.
Wait a second, what about
Whoa,
Pidgey?
whoa, whoa.
I kind of tuck Bar away into my bag.
Yeah.
That poor Pidgey.
No, I love Bar. Bar's wonderful.
And you haven't let him out of his Pokeball since you got him.
Well, he doesn't do well around water. He panics.
You do realize that you can be a water trainer without you don't have to have all 6 Pokemon water.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
I'm
Guys.
just saying because he's
You're just
neglected
damn.
this poor Pidgey in favor of all of these water Pokemon to
No,
impress
I
a
just
girl.
No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm asking her advice on my water Pokemon. She's a water trainer.
She then goes, "Well, I think you're gonna do pretty good."
Thank you. Have you any advice for me?
I would definitely say to treat your Pokemon as well as you can, 1, and 2, and she gives you advice. I don't know, I can't think of any other advice off the top of my head.
I don't know. Let's see.
She gives you advice, some very, very, good advice. Basic, treat your Pokemon with love and compassion. Thwart evil when you come across it, this stuff. And then she says, and make sure you watch out for these shadow Pokemon, because as of right now, we don't know what they are, and I don't want you guys to get mixed up in something that you guys can't handle right now.
I'll do my best to not get into too much trouble, and then I wink.
And she kind of springs. She goes, "Oh, too much trouble? What kind of trouble is that?"
And make it double. Well, I'm going to do my best to help as much as I can. But I'm gonna try and not endanger my fellow companions.
And she looks at you and she nods, and she goes, "You remind me of someone that I met a few years ago, that he was just like you, and he turned out to be a really, really good trainer."
I think she's comparing you to Ash.
I think I'm getting friend zoned.
Red. Ash doesn't exist in this universe.
It's true.
Well,
Yep. Red.
Did she even hang out with Red?
Yeah, they're friends.
Okay.
She's friends with all of them, so.
Okay, well then that's a much better compliment to be compared to Red than to Ash. I mean, like,
Oh,
Jesus
yeah,
Christ,
definitely,
Red like
definitely.
became the Pokemon League champion at age 10.
And look at you guys. I'm being compared to Red, and yours are all dandering.
I related
So
to her because we're both afraid of bug Pokemon now.
Oh, I forgot that she was. Wait. Well, I guess she's not anymore.
That was the show. This is real life.
This is manga. But yeah, so that's all fine. I asked her who is it? Is it someone I might know?
She goes, "Well, you've probably heard of him. His name is Red. He became the league champion, and then when we had the problem with the Elite Four trying to take over, we helped him out and were able to take care of him."
wow, the Elite Four tried to take over. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, a lot
Not
of
it,
things in the
thank
manga
you.
happen very differently.
Yeah, apparently. So
Mhm.
I say thank you. It's a great honor to be compared to someone as great as him.
And then she looks and she goes, "Hey, you wanna see what being a water trainer can do? Like
Yeah.
what you can do as a water trainer?" So
Go.
no.
Jedi misused waterfall.
Uh-oh, we lost follow.
Yeah, well, he dandered away, so he's.
He dandered.
You do realize that waterfall is really all
Quietly.
it does is let you
Look quiet.
forcibly swim up a waterfall.
Oh, you know it.
Oh dear lord. So she then calls out her Pokemon, which is she has a Starmie, and she has a Sea King with her at the moment. She goes here, and they do water tricks and all sorts of crazy stuff.
Water trick.
Awesome.
Yeah, she's like, this is just the beginning of what you can do for water training.
I try and get Magikarp to do a flip.
Magikarp leaps out of the water. The sunlight hits it just right. The spread of drops. It just looks amazing, and then it hits the side of the pool on the ground and just flops there.
I kind of like run over, pick him up, and drop him back in.
you
go
don't pick it up. You just take your foot and brush him back into the pool.
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He'll be fine.
Just kind of sigh and go, well, he's still learning.
And she looks at you and she goes, "Well, for one, it's a Magikarp, so I don't expect a ton of good stuff, especially with you just getting it. But on the other side, you had just gotten it, so don't worry, it'll turn out good."
Okay.
And
So
then what?
Sorry, go on.
Well, I was about to say, you guys chit chat for lengths on end until the end of the day, chit chatting about life, about all sorts of stuff.
Okay, two things before you say that, because I
Yes.
was actually going to say something first.
Yes.
I ask her, I say, well, what would you say to a battle? Or do you think I'm ready yet?
She says, "At this point, I think you need to work with your Pokemon more than attempting to battle a gym leader." Damn it, follow! She then tells you that to wait, and then when you become stronger, she will gladly accept your challenge. Emphasis on gladly accept your challenge.
Ah, damn it. I make an attempt. I make an attempt to hold her hand.
Okay. Now...
Can I roll? Do I have to roll charisma for this?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Awesome. This is what I was waiting for.
You were waiting for the roll.
You
Yeah,
need
so
beyond your current charisma in order to hold her hand.
Oh, I was hoping for that 17. She...
Same.
She...
10. Wait, I have a modifier though, don't I?
Yeah, it added 4, so you got 14. Ah, if you got that 17, that would have been so good. So you rolled a 14. But she notices that you kind of reach for her hand, and she pauses. And then she says, "I'm not sure if this is appropriate," but then grabs your hand.
But then... Oh, damn.
Alright, now we gotta wait for Follow to come back, and then the scene fades with you guys.
Oh, no!
Yeah. Luca, you and Follow go to Bill's house. Through a lot of conversation that that we don't really have time for, he decides to mod your armor because he has the power to. You now have the ability to go underwater. Your suit will seal and will be able to filter the water and oxygen.
Ew. I can go swimming again.
Yes. I like that again before my surgery. He then gives you a full repair to the point that with him repairing you and making you look really nice, Add 5 HP to your HP pool.
Wow.
You get a nice little upgrade.
So he kind of he like sprayed on like spray on plastic on top of it.
Yeah, right. A little bit extra armor.
Be over here.
No,
So
he just covered it in duct tape.
Yeah.
Well, no, sorry. Yeah, not duct tape, like sellotape. If you covered it in duct tape, look, it'd be invincible.
Right.
That'd be Lucas' final upgrade.
yay! I have 93 HP now.
Jesus. Yeah, but did you see how much damage he took from the last battle?
Oh, we
A
got
lot. A
Oh,
lot.
there he is.
Alright.
Okay, so because it's we're nearing 4 hours and 20 minutes, I'd like to
4 hours 20 minutes, eh?
yes.
420.
I would like to call it a night. Yeah, Luca got some upgrades to his armor, so he can now breathe underwater. You can't swim very well, but you
Hey,
can
I can
breathe.
just walk along the bottom.
Yeah, that's all you need.
Good enough. And I got 5 more HP, so now I'm up to
Like,
93
you couldn't
HP.
do anything to my, like, styler / Yokum Bob.
No,
I
actually was just about to get to that. With the Styler, once again, I don't know much about the Ranger, so I don't know what all he can do, but he does something. He upgrades it somehow. I'm not sure how yet.
Like, improve capture, like, restrain.
Actually, yeah. What is the
Gives you like a rope, a ball and gag, and chloroform. Here,
Oh,
this will help you
jeez.
restrain.
Great. Oh, yeah, this worked. I just put it into the bag.
Actually follow. Put into your character sheet whenever you try to restrain, you now have a minus 15 to your roll to help you with restraining Pokemon easier.
Nice.
Well, that's an extra 5, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
That's actually a good bit, like.
On top of that, he gives you guys the because he has access to it. You guys tell Bill about Zay. You guys now have instant Pokédex transfer. He updated the transfer speed so that when you guys do Pokédex, it doesn't take a churn. It is instantaneous.
Oh, okay, that's handy.
At this point, we are going to end it. When we tune back next Monday, it will be the evening of this day. Oh, now we're getting people showing up. That's sad.
Yeah.
It's like an extra hour.
Yeah. No. With goodness, I lost my train of thought with all that stuff with people just
Choo-choo.
flipping up. I know. So, you guys, next week we'll be entering in the Helix Fossil Religion Gathering. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.